everybody. For today's video game review, we're going to be taking a look at Escape from Monster Manor for the 3DO. Now, this game was released in North America in 1993 by both Electronic Arts as well as Studio 3DO for the 3DO home console. It's a really interesting horror-themed first-person shooter, and we're going to be taking a look at it today.
Ah, another visitor. Don't be afraid. Be terrified! Foolish mortal, you are lost! Even now, evil's dark hand reaches for your soul. But since you are here, I, one who has lived through the ages, will kindly tell you a story. Listen carefully to my tale, for one day it may save your life. Centuries ago, in a distant land, a mysterious cult forged a great disk of gold. It sparkled with captured sunlight and protected its creators from all evil. This talisman shielded generations of worshippers from even the darkest night's terror. But this exile of evil did not last. Blind greed and petty jealousy led to the talisman being broken and divided among reckless factions. By trying to secure the talisman's power for themselves, these fools reduced it to fragments of useless metal. Ghastly ghouls and black horror once again commanded the night. The forces of evil, unchecked by the talisman's brilliant light, threatened the world with endless gloom. Seeking to fight the tide of terror, the one who built this very house tried to capture again the glory of the talisman. Traveling the world, he collected the long-forgotten pieces and succeeded in reassembling the golden relic. His quest nearly cost him his life. But had he saved the world? No! His descendants fled the manor when they discovered evil had found ways to threaten the talisman with destruction. New horrors! Deathly forces gather! It grows even too dangerous for me! Fool! Flee this mad place while you can! The talisman nears the end of its reign! Heed me! Fly far! Fly fast! A dark dawn approaches and hell strains at the gate!
Aww, yeah! This is some badass shit right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is classic, cheesy, dark, morbid, grotesque, macabre horror at both its purest and finest. Immediately we are presented with these nostalgic, classic graphics that make you feel just totally immersed into this haunted manor. It's that type of game you want to play on a dark, rainy day, or before you go out on Halloween for that matter. Apart from graphics, we are also given some absolutely amazing music to accompany the atmosphere. Check it out. Yeah, I love this music so much that when I first got this game, I actually remixed it. Anyway, we are armed with some kind of mad scientist's experiment of a laser pistol, and we begin our descent into the manor. Oh shit, it's a creepy wraith coming at us, and this ghost, while not an enemy, appears momentarily, just to give you a good fright whilst playing. I love the old record player on the floor, the old ancient furniture and cobwebs, this creepy rocking chair, moving on its own, perhaps inhabited by a long-dead spirit. There's plenty of keys, health restores, ammunition, and gems to raise your points, and it makes you really want to explore every nook and cranny of this horrific house. This part freaked me out. A dead corpse hangs from a noose in the corner, presumably a suicide victim. His face is still blue from oxygen deprivation. So morbid, yet awesome. Another thing I'd like to mention is how awesome the enemy animation is. What they have done is they've created clay figures and employed claymation on the enemies, then they added them to the game. The texture and animation differences between the enemies and the rest of the environment really gives them a unique and eerie quality that just works well in this game. This is what it's all about. Creeping about in an abandoned haunted house, battling ghouls, stumbling upon dead corpses, ghosts popping up in your face, and the unsettling anxiety of what could be lurking around the corner at any time. This game receives from me an 8.8 out of 10. It's absolutely awesome in a dark, sinister, wicked sense. The game isn't too hard to find or too terribly expensive, and if you own a 3DO system, then I would say it's an absolute must-own title for any 3DO collection. And as always, hope you guys enjoyed the review.